So this one dude comes up to me, this guy I know, and he takes me to the next room, and he puts a gun in my hand, and he's like, "Hey man, we gotta kill these fools. We gotta get these guys back for what they did to your girlfriend and to this lady." And I remember taking the gun, and I had given my life to Christ when I was 12 years old at summer camp. So I knew God was real. And the whole time I was out doing my thing or whatever on drugs and alcohol and all the decisions I was making in the darkness, I knew that God was always pursuing me to stop that, to give my life back to him. So the guy puts the gun in my hand, and I hear, not maybe like an audible voice, but I hear, it was like the Spirit of the Lord. I hear God say, "If you do this, you're going to die." And I mean, I heard it to my core. Like, I heard that voice. And so I knew I couldn't just say that to the dude right there as he handed me that gun. It wasn't like, I just was like agreeable, like, "Oh yeah, man, for sure, bro, we're going to get this done." And it wasn't like I didn't want to revenge what happened. But at that point, I realized it wasn't worth my life. And so those dudes ended up, I think getting killed for what they did, but not by my hand. So some people had gotten revenge for what happened to them, but I went home, and about 3 days later, I went into a program called Teen Challenge, which was a Christian rehabilitation program. And I rededicated my life to Christ. I was there for 1.5 years. I got on fire for God, and I just wanted people to know that God was real, and I just became very evangelistic. I started working in ministry as a youth pastor in the hood, in downtown Sacramento, and going into the projects, doing kids club programs, and I was on fire for God. So it changed my life, for sure.
Tell us why